Graduates, you may be seated. My name is Mr. Barnes, and I will be your Master of Ceremony. And on behalf of the EPIC community, welcome to the class of 2021 graduation ceremony. This class right here is pretty historic. And the reason that I say historic because this is probably going to be the only class who had to do their entire senior year virtually in a pandemic. And we all know that poses all kind of challenges. But despite those challenges, you stayed disciplined, you stayed dedicated, and you stayed determined, and now you are here. And normally, this is what we're going to do to honor the class of 2021. Because normally, you do a standing ovation at the end of a ceremony, but these are not normal times. So our graduates deserve a standing ovation right now. So all those that are able, on stage, in the crowd, all those on live stream at home, for about 30 seconds, go crazy. Stomp, cheer, whatever you gotta do, go crazy. We can get a little louder than that. We can get, oh yeah! Thank you, you may be seated. That's the way to start a ceremony off, with a standing ovation. All right, I only have one reminder. Can everybody please silence your cell phones? Like, we don't want to interrupt anybody's special moment with random cell phones going off. So if you could please silence your cell phones, put them on vibrate. All righty. First to the microphone, we will have our Executive Director, Leandra Khan, with our opening remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, graduating class of 2021. You guys are going to hear this probably a few times during the speech, but you've had quite an 18 months, but you made it. You should be proud of yourselves. You've shown the world what resilient, flexible, adaptable teenagers can be. While all the adults in the world were trying to figure out how to do this new normal, you guys did it. So again, round of applause. And I'm just really grateful that you are having an in-person ceremony. So I'm happy that we were able to do this for you guys. The one thing I just want to leave you with, you're about to go off to college, you're going to go to the military, some of you guys are going to start your career. What I've learned during this time is that there is not enough education, not enough skill, not enough smart, not enough intelligence that can replace being kind. So whatever you decide to do when you move forward in life, make sure you're treating each other with kindness, make sure you're treating yourself with kindness, because it'll take you further than any of those other things that I mentioned, okay? So good luck and congratulations, guys.
So we will now take a moment of silence for all the loved ones who we have lost during COVID-19. A moment of silence. And thank you. Now we will have the Epic Choir, a musical selection from our Epic Choir Ensemble.
the times that made us laugh outweigh the bad. I don't know where this road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been and what we've been through. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you,
Let's give our Legends Choir another round of applause. Now coming to the mic, we will have our salutatorian, Mr. Alex Wiley.
All right. Welcome. My name is Alex Wiley. I'm the Epic Academy 2021 salutatorian. First, I want to thank family and friends for joining us today. Then I want to thank the class of 2021. Y'all made it. Y'all here? Okay. All right. In life, there comes a certain point where you begin to think about what it is you want to do, what type of person you would like to become, and what it is that will define who you are. And so as I was preparing this speech, I was looking for a quote that really spoke to that point in a person's life. There's this actor, he goes by the name of Denzel Washington. He's quoted to say, "The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, and the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you." Yeah. Over these past 4 years, I've gotten to meet and love individuals that make up this graduating class. I've gotten to laugh, to be confused, to be tired, to be in pain, to grow and achieve all alongside them. From the awkward beginnings of freshman strong start to like the deeply competitive crew Olympics to the eventful lunch periods, I've gotten to be a part of a special group of people. A group so special that there are more than enough memorable moments. We've had moments of driving teachers crazy for like laughing or talking when they wanted our attention, arguing with them about how we're not late to class, or even just straight up walking out of class. We had moments during transition periods where we went everywhere but our next class until we heard that warning bell. There were times when we did not feel like walking up those steps to reach the third floor. I can remember times we'd be in the middle of class and there'd just be a kid in the hallway banging on the door or screaming for no reason at all. We'd even go see a teacher even if we didn't have their class at the time because we just wanted an excuse to be out of class. We literally roamed the hallways because there was always something there. We had times where if you didn't have an ID, hall pass, or the right pair of shoes, best believe you were getting sent to ISS. We've seen teachers match our energy. We've seen teachers break it down on the dance floor. Now, I know after hearing that, you may be like, yeah, this class was a lot. Y'all were a handful, which is true, and I'm sure all the staff would agree. But see, we're also that class that would look out for one another when it came time to take a test or turn in a classwork. We're that class that would deliberately annoy our favorite teachers. We're that class that would have a whole conversation with anybody on the security team just because they was in the hallway. We're that class that would advocate and make our voices heard when we wanted to change at Epic. We're that class that had certain cliques, but we always remained one big community. We're that class that left its mark every single year. We're the class that was faced with a pandemic, yet we continue to show faith and dedication to get to where we are today. So, to the class of 2021, Brooklyn, I don't want no tears. All I ask is that you continue to be yourselves and you continue to prove to yourself. I ask that you continue to define who you are, and while you're doing that, don't forget to thank the people that helped you along the way. Also, don't forget to thank yourself, because you guys were the one that put in the work these past 4 years. You're done with the crowded hallways and waiting them at the bottom of the steps in the morning. You're done with logging onto the computer only to have y'all mics and cameras off for the whole day. Seeing you all today just confirms how proud you all should be of yourselves. So please continue to take risks, continue to love, and continue to surround yourself with people who will truly support you. Congratulations.
Let's give Mr. Wiley another round of applause. Great job, brother. Great job. It's now my pleasure to bring to the microphone Principal Bellamy.
Good morning, graduates, our parents, friends, family members. Good morning. Before I introduce our keynote speaker, I want to take a moment to acknowledge our leadership team who is here with us to celebrate this momentous occasion. You heard briefly from our executive director. I ask that you stand and wave to the crowd. Ms. Leandra Khan, our executive director. Let's give her a little more. Our assistant principal, Mr. Dion Steele. Our master of ceremony, Mr. Roshan Bowens, as well as our assistant principal. Our director of operations, Mr. Victor Taylor. You know what? That was a setup. That was a setup. I'm sorry, you all. And we also have Ms. Burby, our director of social work services. And our dean of graduation, Ms. Lolita Paul. All right, thank you to our leadership team for joining us and celebrating this special day with our seniors. Mr. Steele, for over 25 years, Dion Steele has been a youth and community advocate, administrator, entrepreneur, and an educational tour de force. He comes to Epic Academy with over 10 years of experience in school leadership, serving as Director of External Partnerships and the Extended Day Program at University of Chicago Charters, and as Assistant Principal and Principal at Urban Prep Academies. He has taught at Hales Franciscan, Urban Prep Academies, and University of Chicago Charters, to name a few. In recent years, Mr. Steele has served as a college professor, teaching an introductory course in ethics for students pursuing careers in law. Mr. Steele has earned his bachelor's at the University of Illinois, Champaign-Urbana, and his master's at the University of Chicago. It is with great honor and a privilege that I present to you our keynote speaker, Mr. Steele.
Thank you, Ms. Bellamy. Thank you, Ms. Bellamy. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I am a legend. I am because we are. And because we are, I am. I am a legend. According to Webster's dictionary, a legend is a person whose fame or notoriety makes him or her a source of exaggerated or romanticized tales or exploits. These exaggerated and romanticized tales and exploits are the origin of the word legend. Many cultures would write stories about these legends. The legends were kings, queens, saints, gods, or good old common folks who did remarkable things that would leave a lasting impression on the world as a whole. One such legend was Lady Godiva, who through protest and resistance convinced her husband to end the oppressive, heavy, and disproportionate taxation of the poor people of England. And now today, we have Godiva chocolates that are named after her. Then, of course, we have Robin Hood, whose claim to fame was that he would take from the rich in order for those who were less fortunate to obtain wealth. Now, we have a money app, a money-making app called Robin Hood that allows common folks to be able to gather and accumulate wealth and riches all the same. Other legends include the legend of Atlantis, where we get our superheroes, Aquaman and Prince Namor, who will be featured, by the way, in the upcoming Black Panther sequel as the ruler of the magical kingdom beneath the sea. A legend. Then there's the legend of El Dorado, that talks about a place in the Americas with gold, filled with gold, and led by the legendary chief El Hombre Dorado, who would cover his body daily in gold dust in display of his wealth, his power, and his influence. And one of my favorite legends, the legend of Sundiata. This is about a young prince who was cast out of his West African village because they felt that he was not physically or mentally strong enough to represent them as king. He would return to the same village as an adult, stronger, wiser, mightier than any other king that had ever came before him. This legend, of course, inspired the story that you all may know called The Lion King. As you can see, the story of legends are always epic. By epic, I mean action-packed, heroic, triumphant, and most of the time, quite unbelievable. When the odds are stacked against legends, they always rise to the occasion. Just like every single legend that is sitting here before me today. 4 years ago, you walked into this building near the great waters of Lake Michigan. On the east side, southeast side of Chicago, you played witness each and every day as diverse cultures united and bonded over your differences and shared your common goals with one another. You fought fearlessly, as Alex just said, to be heard and seen, as you evolved from unsure, fresh-faced teens to confident and proud young adults ready to take on the world. The legends of the class of 2021 have lived an epic unlike any other class has experienced before them. They showed resilience as they carried on and persevered through conditions not seen in this country for over 100 years. These legends did not have the pleasure of fellowshipping with their peers each and every day. They could not walk into a physical classroom for support from their teachers daily. And these legends committed to themselves despite that. They committed themselves and gathered each and every day in a faraway cyberspace for the purpose of mastering their magical skills, making their majestic marks, and reaching their heroic heights. Everything and everyone seems so far away. And yet today, we are here in the house of hope. You, the mighty legends of this epic journey, you have pushed through the pain, you have pushed through hardship and the uncertainties of yesterday, and now you are looking forward to the legacy that you will establish for tomorrow. You are on your way. You are writing that next chapter of your epic legend. As you dare to imagine the unlimited possibilities of who you shall be, you will be more than prepared to succeed at whatever it is that you may choose to do. And as you do it, you shall say, I am a legend. I am because we are, and because we are, therefore I am. Congratulations to all of you mighty and powerful legends.
All right, good people, the time is now. It's time for the conference of diplomas. If I could have Mr. Carrizales, Ms. Hayes, and Ms. Towers in position. Oh, it's a whole little thing, huh? We got it, all right.
All right, students, we practiced this on yesterday, so I know you all are ready for this moment. All right, by the authority vested in me by Epic Academy High School and the Illinois State Board of Education, I confer upon you the high school diploma with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto. Please come forward and receive your diploma when your roll has been signaled to approach the stage. So we have Ms. Hayes and we have Ms. Towers who will signal you when your roll is to approach the stage. Students, don't forget your name cards.
Cecilia Allen. René Alvarado. Deja Askew. Destiny Askew. José Ábalos. Rebecca Avery. Serenity Barnes. Maria Beatriz. Anaya Batten. Brian Brown. Damian Brown. Emia Burks. Marcus Burrell. Esmeralda Cabrales. Ángel Caravés. Selena Chacón. Brooklyn Chandler. Marcela Chico. Alexis Cruz. Nadaina Cunnings. Zan Diarra. Juan Gama. Keith Gavin. Norma Gonzalez. Brene Griffin. Kiana Griffin. David Gutierrez. Tylese Hamilton. Xavier Harding Bray. Nyasha Harris. Danisha Harrison. Cassandra Hernandez. Dominique Houston. Jeremiah Isaac. Anaya Jackson. Ayana Jackson. Devion Johnson. Kiwan Johnson. Cheyenne Jones. German Jones III. Up there, yeah. So when I call your name, you can just walk. Kitara Kelly. Carlos, you right up there for me? Carlos Leal. Jordan Lewis. Raven Logan. Ernesto Lomeli. Cynthia Lopez.
Everybody say
Nevea Lopez. Destiny Manning. Antonio Marchman. Kalia Martin. Get up there so when I call your name, you walk across the stage. Nakobe Martin. Mariana Martinez. Dante May. Joshua McCaw. Frank McClinton. Kyle Magaha. Pedro Mendez. Adora Mitterhoff. Ashley Miner. Aliyah Moore. Jennifer Munoz, or I'm going to say it in Spanish. Jennifer Munoz. In Spanish? Yeah, would you mind? Yes. Jennifer Munoz. Larry Newberry III. Tamaya Nocentelli. Damia Owens. Uswamaka Otsegbi. Rafael Palacios. Mariano Perez Jr. Alondra Quiroga. Kashawn Riley. Congratulations. Edgar Ramirez. Michael Reveles. Michael Reveles Jr. Sabine Ramírez. Trayshawn Reed. Brianna Robinson. Khalees Robinson. Tony Rogers. Galilea Roman. Tyler Roots. Juan Rosas. Devian Rose. Carlos Hernández. Kimberly Yepes. Michaela Ross. Mariko Russell. Adrian Sandoval. Efraín Sandoval. Cameron Sayers. Mariah Schulb. Anthony Serrano. Cameron Shields. Shanice Sipes. Brooklyn Taylor. Naseth Temores. You'll tell me right now. Chandler Thornton. Gia Tillis. Deaja Tillis. Oh. Deaja Tillis. Good up to you. Deaja Tillis. Tyrese Torres. Cassandra Vega. Saúl Villarroel. How am I going to know your name? David Warren. Mr. Alex Wiley, step up, please. You know my name. I don't know who you are. I don't, Mr. Jillian Williams, I have no idea who you are. I'm just going to call you Keith Williams, okay? Alex Wiley. Okay, Mr. Jillian Williams, step up, please. Jalen Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the class of Epic Academy 2021. Congratulations to you all.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Congratulations. Oh, yeah. Way to get up out of here. Way to get up out of here. All righty, we got a few more things on the agenda. Give us 1 minute as we work on some technical difficulty. Give us 1 minute. So if y'all still want to scream and shout for the graduates, feel free. Feel free. The historic class of 2021. Straight made history. Whole year straight virtual, don't matter. Still get it done. Okay, y'all still going crazy? Okay, turn up then. Turn up then. They deserve it. They deserve it. Y'all deserve it too, parents and guardians, because I know this was a rough year on y'all too. I know we here to celebrate the students, but let's go ahead and give them students. Go ahead and give y'all parents and guardians a shout out too. Parents/teachers. Yeah, some of y'all parents became teachers this year, huh? Yeah. So next up, we have the Seniors Awards. That's what we have coming up next. We're just trying to get the PowerPoint pulled up. We have our Senior Awards. We have some national awards. We have the Senior Awards that were voted on by the senior teachers. And then we also have the Senior Superlatives, which is pretty awesome because normally the superlatives goes in the yearbook, but we actually have awards, so you will receive your superlative today. All right, we all good? Are you starting first with the presidential? Yep. Up, up, up. Well, we might as well call up this shit. It's on there. We good? All right. So first for our national awards, we have three recipients of the President's Award for Academic Excellence. These are students who demonstrated a 4.0 GPA or higher for the entire year. First, we have Sabine Ramirez. Yeah, come to the stage and get your award. Also, for the President's Award for Academic Excellence, we have Nazif Tamores. Next, we have the President's Award for Academic Achievement, and that award goes to Gabby. All righty, we have a STEM Signing Day awardee. Our STEM Signing Day awardee that's given out by the district goes to Sabine Ramirez. Sabine. My bad. All right, next we have our senior awards. Again, these were voted on by the teachers. It was a pretty intense vote. So here we go. The first, most improved academics, Devon Rose. We have two Epic Citizenship Awards. The first one goes to Alex Cruz. The next Citizenship Award goes to Brooklyn Taylor. The next award, we have two Role Model Awards. The first one goes to Alondra Quiroga. The second Role Model Award goes to Destiny Manning. The next award is Dare to Imagine. These are for our ambitious big thinkers. Dare to Imagine award goes to Adrian Hamill. And the second Dare to Imagine award goes to Dante May. We have two Prepare to Succeed award. Prepare to Succeed award, the first one goes to Alex Wiley. Our second Prepare to Succeed award goes to Mariana Martinez. Senior of the Year award. Senior of the Year goes to Sabine Ramirez. The Epic Legend Award. The Epic Legend Award goes to Saul Villaruel. And the Advocacy and Equity Award. The Advocacy and Equity Award goes to Dominique Houston. Let's give a round of applause for everybody who was awarded with a senior award. Next, we have the superlatives. These were voted on by the students. First up, we have most swag. Most swag, we have Tyler Roots. For most swag, we also have Kiana Griffin.
Y'all know y'all can't step like this.
The next category is most athletic. Most athletic. First up, we have Mariko Russell. Next up, for most athletic, we have Norma Gonzalez. The next category is most likely to be famous. Most likely to be famous, we have Dominique Houston. For class comedian, I always got them jokes. We got Ashley Minor. Next up, we have most unforgettable. Most unforgettable, we have Selena Chacon. Great job, Selena. Next up, we have 2 awards for the hardest worker. The hardest worker. First up, we have Cameron Sayers. Our next hardest worker, we have Brene Griffin. And for the last superlative, we actually had a tie, so we just gonna award all 3 people. And that's actually awesome that we had 3 people who were nominated for most positive energy. And the first person we have up is Katira Kelly. The second person for most positive energy is Esmeralda Cabrales. And last but not least, for the most positive energy, we have Destiny Askew. Let's give all our superlative winners a round of applause. So we now want to recognize our top scholarship dollars, our students who have earned the most scholarship dollars. So students, when I call your name, just stand up so we can recognize you. Coming in, we have Cal Magaha with $68,000. We have Dominique Houston with $69,000. We have Michael Rebelez with $74,000. We have Anaya Jackson with $84,000. We have Brooklyn Chandler with $92,000. Frank McClinton with $100K. Nazef Tamores with $297K. We got Gabby who came in at $320K. Jennifer Munoz with $394,000. Sabine Ramirez with $708,000. And I need everybody to get loud because we do have a $1 million scholarship award winner. Serenity that came through with that whole $1 million on them. Huh? Stop playing with them with that whole $1 million on them, girl. And if I'm mistaken, it say 1.5 million. Let's not leave off that 0.5. All right. So congratulations to all our students who won scholarship dollars. Now, next up to the microphone, we will have our valedictorian address by Ms. Sabine Ramirez.
All right. Yeah. Hello, guys. All right. First, I'd like to thank all the families, the friends, and of course the EPIC community. I'd like to also congratulate everyone that just graduated right now. But before I begin, I really want to send appreciation to all the educators and staff members, especially Mr. Kobeck, Ms. Dilworth, Mr. Hardiman, Mr. Taylor, okay, for the inspirations and support. I'd also like to thank my family for putting up with my aggressively induced desire for achievement, as well as my peers that kept me sane. As mentioned, my name is Sabina Ramirez, and I'm up here in hopes to properly honor the future of our world. This speech is dedicated to this class's bountiful goodwill. I don't think I've ever been a part of such a vibrant and considerate group of classmates, and I'd like to commend the greatness you have presented in these past years. When I transferred to EPIC, my first few weeks consisted of me pushing doors instead of pulling, waving to people who clearly were greeting the friends right behind me. And after my turn at helplessness and embarrassment, I finally got to notice and embrace the contagious elements of self-advocacy, diverse excellence, and true compassion these individuals hold before me. While our teachers and families may know these attributes described to be the very core that makes you such great students and people, unfortunately, our society makes it harder for us to become the consistent image of success. Being a part of a segregated community that lacked the necessary resources and reminders of uncertainty simply because we were minorities made it difficult to see a brighter future. However, you accepted perseverance, and instead, you face me today with absolutely certainty of your worth. The one and only Albert Einstein had said, everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree,
it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. I repeat, I never want you, or anyone for that matter, to have their capabilities measured or compared in nonsensical ways. When you let anyone assume that you lack intelligence or competence, that is when you give them permission to control you and your security. All right. Just like you decided to be here today and break barriers, each one of you go on to tell and prove your own talents before they demand for their standard of excellence. I couldn't be happier to have future lawyers, medical workers, entrepreneurs, servicemen, and far more change makers in this audience. For we carry the new responsibility of inspiring the many realities of genius. Today is the first day you take the journey of success that you have adopted, and later find out that your failures and shortcomings outweigh it. It doesn't matter, and it never did, because you and I are the epitome of tenacity and determination. I can't explain to you the amount of potential and success I see in each one of you, and I have no doubt in our ability to impact beyond this bubble. Without further anticipation, I wish you the best of luck, class of 2025.
We will now have our closing remarks by Principal Bellamy.
Good afternoon, EPIC staff, class of 2021, family, and friends. Today marks a monumental day as we celebrate a group of young men and women who have persevered through 4 years of high school and a global pandemic. Class of 2021, I honor you. Your class will be known for its perseverance, strength, and courage. Congratulations on making it to the finish line. Give yourselves a hand. About 20 years ago, I was sitting right where you are today, a graduating senior from Chicago Public Schools who had a dream to change the lives of young Black and brown students through education. My dream of becoming a teacher burned from the inside since I was a little second grader on the west side of Chicago. Stepping into my future after high school, I had no clue what challenges I faced or what triumphs I'd accomplish. However, I pushed and pushed to do what I knew I was created to do: bring about change through education. In reflecting over the last 20 years of serving children and families across Chicago, I've realized that the impact of my work in serving children of Chicago is exponential. For every student that I've taught or supported, my impact on them will impact their children's children, and so forth. I share this story because you are now entering into a phase of your life where you have a great opportunity to positively impact the entire world. And this is through the choices that you've made for your post-secondary journey. As you step into the next chapter of your life, don't ever forget to make a legendary impact on those around you. Your impact will leave an everlasting imprint on those you serve and the world at large. Always remember to walk and serve in your role as a natural-born legend. While preparing this address, I asked myself, what advice would I have wanted to hear as I was positioning myself to move into college or my dream career? and I thought about the life of one of the greatest of all times, Michael Jordan. You may be wondering, what does Michael Jordan have to do with me and my graduation? It's his journey to legendary status that I want to share with you on today. Today, you see the end result of what Michael Jordan represents right now. His all-time records, his honors, his awards, championship trophies, even those rings. But do you know the road traveled to get there? For those who don't know, Michael Jordan experienced rejection and hearing no. As a child, Michael Jordan dreamed of becoming the greatest. When attempting to work towards reaching that goal, he was cut from the basketball team because he wasn't tall enough. Instead, he was given the honor of riding the bus with the basketball team just to carry their uniforms. How insulting, right? This experience brought embarrassment and feelings of rejection to Michael Jordan. Instead of allowing his disappointment to stifle him, Michael Jordan used it as motivation to keep pushing towards his dream. The summer after experiencing rejection, he grew several inches, and he tried out to play for the basketball team again. This time, he made it. When speaking of his journey to legendary status, Michael Jordan said, "To learn to succeed, you must first learn to fail." He further shares, "You'll have roadblocks and obstacles. Climb over them." My charge to you today, graduates, is to face your disappointments, rejections, and obstacles head on. Use that as your motivation to work harder than ever before. My journey to becoming EPIC's principal was not without disappointment, rejection, or obstacles. But I, just like you, have the strength and tenacity to accomplish one's dreams despite what may be set before us as distractors. Miss USA 2016, a beautiful Black queen who served in the military, shared her journey to winning the crown. She said, "Don't fear failure, but please be terrified of regret. I urge you to never let fear overtake you from working hard for what you are passionate about." You've heard the saying, anything worth having is definitely worth fighting for. Fight through your fears and keep your eyes on the prize. In the years to come, I look forward to hearing about and seeing evidence of your success and your impact on the world. Remember, once a legend, always a legend. Your EPIC family is here for you, and you can reach out for support anytime. Your success is our success. I challenge you to be the best. Nothing less is an option. Thank you, teachers, staff, parents, family members, and friends for your collective support with helping our seniors reach this special day. Again, congratulations, class of 2021, our EPIC legends. Will all the graduates please stand? It is a long-lasting tradition that after receiving a high school diploma, the cap tassel is shifted from the right side to the left side of the cap. This signifies to all the completion of your high school requirements. Graduates, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, I present to you the 2021 graduating class of Epic Academy High School. Congratulations, students. All right, you may be seated. We're about to go. All right, we just want to make sure we give you a quick reminder. Students, Ms. Towers and Ms. Hayes, they will guide you to the exit door that you should be exiting. Parents, family, friends, all of our students will be exiting out of the gate they came in, which is gate 5. Families, you will still need to exit gate 4. Have a wonderful afternoon celebrating this great accomplishment. Ms. Hayes, Ms. Towers, please follow the guidance of Ms. Hayes and Ms. Towers. Thank you all.